What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and this is a look at who I actually use. It's a different style of video. You used to it by now, because this will be the 4th or 5th in this series, whatever it is. But it's not like saying how good these characters are, or even how much I like these characters, although that is a pretty big factor a lot of times on why I use them. This is just simply saying, do I use them? And I think the part that's entertaining, but also something that carries over for your interests is why? Why do I, or don't I, use these characters? And I've got some controversial ones, even just on this screen right here, right off the bat. So let's get into the first. Yes, I use Vader, although I use him a lot less than I said I do. Like, I've noticed I haven't used Vader a lot lately, but he is one of my top guys. Body avalanche into the Vader hammers, into the Vader bomb, does a great amount of damage. Uncle Howdy, or Uncle Howdy basically makes him even better. You can see I don't have the tier 6 medals on him just yet, and yet it's still hitting for insane good damage. But again, this is all about honest talk. I don't use him near as much as I used to, but he is one of my go-to showboats. This is the showboat I use the most. I mean, absolutely the most. Controversially, I don't like Sami Zayn, the wrestler. He just doesn't do it for me. But two of my favorite characters in the entire game are Zombie Sammy and New Gen Sammy. So go figure, right? This moveset right here, if you notice, makes 6 random gems into Juggernaut gems that will increase your blue gem damage by 100% for 1 turn, and then make 10 blue at the end of the turn. So buffs blue by 600% as you see it. But when you throw on his entourage, which would be Gunther right here. Do I have a loadout for him? I do. Yeah, when you do this loadout right here, you can actually run the Blue Thunder, drop 7 random gems. That's 700% buff. Then run the Michinoku driver, which will reload the Blue Thunder bomb. So you're putting 14 Juggernaut gems out there that are doing 100% each. So that's 1,400% buff to blue gem damage. The only way he could get better, and then the Haluva kick instantly decreases and makes them all happen. It hits for 2 to 400 million depending on the circumstances of the match and etc. But it's literally click, click, click. You know, it's 4 clicks and you're done. Just destroys everybody. Love him. This makes it a little bit better. Blue gems do 50% more damage. That's the only thing that really comes into play on him. You're not ever going to not drain someone's health instantly, so that doesn't really matter, but it's there. That's nice. Hooray. And I do have a 130% strap and a blue Royal Rumble on him. So you're dropping blues after you've just done a 1,400% buff to blues, and sometimes he does it twice. So absolutely my go-to showboat. My favorite showboat in the game. Maybe Drew. I haven't gotten him yet, but maybe Drew. All right, controversy time. I do have William Regal's gear, one of them. Not both, but one of them. He hits for an insane amount of damage. Notice what's missing. I don't even have a Piper plate on William Regal anymore. 2 reasons. 1, he can actually hit hard enough without the Piper plate that you're going to put anybody down instantly anyway. But 2, there's so many characters that need Piper plates, and I noticed I'm just not using William Regal that much. Flex and I had a conversation about it. He says it's, my fault. I'm the one who's doing it wrong. I don't disagree with you there. This is one of the, I would say Hogan hits harder, but he's right up there. The second hardest hitting character in the game, probably. So the move style, right? You lay down one set of pyros, and then you lay down the other set of pyros on top, and then you use the 7 chews, and you need to make sure you have at least one gem on the bottom 2 rows, but you can't have any gems on the 3rd row that are yellow, otherwise it messes up your flow. Like, there's just too many things to think about with him versus more modern characters. So I'm not saying he's bad. He's absolutely one of the best characters in the game. But the name of this video is, do I use them? The honest answer is no, I don't. I also don't use Goldberg. He's fine. Yeah. I do use this guy a lot, especially as they continue to add moments to him. So that moment right there, that moment right there. They continue to buff yellow gem damage, multiply gems, etc., etc. I do have the Jade Plate on him, which is stupid, but as you can see, I don't have the ability to take that off. The Jade Plate does nothing. I don't know why or how or when I ever got that on there, other than the fact that he does cross-break gem the whole board. And so, as he makes a row, so the whole board blows up. So green gems are going to get broken. Honestly, as soon as I can, if I had a second Shades of Rain or something like that, that would be the way to go. This is for X-Break. Yeah, that wouldn't really matter anyway. Or you could put a Royal Rumble plate, but as you can see, I don't have any spare Royal Rumble plates to build off of. But he does 100 million, 150 million on average. Very quick, very easy. We did a 3-minute moveset on him recently. If you've got the things, he's back to being one of the top tier showboats. I use him a lot. Sheamus, however, I don't use. I don't use Seth Rollins ever. That being said, the new plates on him, if I could get one of the all-color rainbow reinforced plates, really buffs him up crazy good, and he hits a lot. I don't use him. Rex Regum, I have not got a Piper plate on him. Again, as soon as I get enough Piper plates, I will put one back on Rex Regum. He's very good. Very good. Best Triple H in the game, easily. I don't use him because I don't have the Piper plate. Another controversy here. I spent a lot to get this guy, especially to get his gear. He's very good. Same problem as a lot of people. He's doing multi-gems and using up all those. If and when there is a pyro that goes to purple, and they buff this, because it's make 3 pyro gems purple. He makes 3 pyro gems, and it's a 3x1 area. So he specifically has to go and wait, right? Yeah, it doesn't go up. So if at 7-star or whatever comes next, he makes a 4x1 and they introduce a purple Piper plate, he'll be a go-to. Otherwise, I don't use him near as much as I thought I would. Honestly, thought I would use him a lot. I don't. I don't like Solo at all. I've made that very clear. Again, Peter Piper picked up purple Piper plates. If they ever make one of those, he would be very good with it. Until then, yeah, I don't like him. I don't like Solo, the TV character, either. This I did to join the club because the other CCs all have 6, except for Merrick's. Merrick's is like, dude, this is a stupid club. I'm not joining it. I get you. I'm there. I joined the stupid club. Made 6-star Gold Brutus, all full stars. Finn is good. One of the better free-to-play characters they've ever given away with gear, because they did do that later. All moves start with 6 MP. You run him triple purple or triple yellow. Both are good. That being said, I don't use him that much. Don't like Zombie Brett. Don't like Brett, period. Yeah, he was my first 6-star gold, or among them, but no. C-tier version right here of Shiny Cena, not shiny version, not good. Shiny version, very good. Now, I will say I used him a lot this feud with this setup right here. It works very well, hits very hard. It's a move damage build, so therefore I can free up all my multi-gem trainers and things like that. I kept going up against people that if you buff a move or gem damage, or because he uses all those things, right? Yeah, I kept getting reversed like crazy, so I got really frustrated this last feud with him, but he's very good. Most specifically, See that PG behind him? If you don't have Punk, which I don't, by the way, for the Acrobats video, I forgot to say I don't have Punk. Yeah, king of the PG era if you don't have Punk. But if you do have him, your PG requirements are great. This guy, I've been saying for years, I don't have his gear, I don't have his gear. I did finally get one of his gears. I don't have the other one. Rusty loves this guy, uses him as a go-to all the time. I have never used him except for when I have to. Yeah. In fact, we're down to that part. All of these guys are ones I just don't use anymore. Apollo, I used for a while. He's super whaley. Love him. Absolutely one of the best trainer coaches in the game. No. This was my first 6-star silver, I think. It was a big mistake. I tried to bring Bobby back, made a video for Zombie Bobby, not there. Not a good fighter, but a great trainer, great trainers, coaches, sorry, that's what I meant to say. Chad Gable with the American Made versus Alpha is supposedly back. DJ Anon ZT made a great video on that, but I still haven't been using him. I would love for him to be meta relevant. He's my favorite. Now, this guy. The only reason I'm not using him is, well, not because of that. No, it's because of this. Oh, look at that. Now I can take him up. Oh, I couldn't take him up before. I didn't have enough. Oh, no, it's not that. It's not that. I'm sorry. I know what it is. I didn't have any red TP until this weekend. So as soon as I can, I am taking this Gunther up and going to figure out how to use him. I've never used him before really much. But I got the moment. I got him. I will absolutely make him one of my top showboats. The rest of these guys, trainers, coaches, etc. I would love for him to be 6 gold. Then I could use him. But someday, right? And for Flex's sake, someday Kane will have a good character in game again. That's it for Showboats. Let me know what you think. Controversy on these. Are you upset that I'm not using William Regal even though I have him as my gear? Are you upset that I'm not using Rex Regum? Are you upset that I'm not using... Oh my gosh, I feel like such a jerk. Jerk whale. Not trying to be. Promise. Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. Yell at me in the comments section. But yeah, this is the one I use the most. This is the one second most, third most, fourth most, and then just have some fun with some of these others. And that's why, I shared the reasons. Hopefully that helps you. But let me know in the comments section, like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and then send this to your friend or faction mate who's like, hey, which of these showboats are good? Here's who I actually use and why I actually use them that way. We'll see you on the next one, friends. Bye.